26th of January, Rabbi Furst, Pierke, Avos.
Okay, very good. Okay, Baruch Hashem, good to see you both, Lou and Amir. We're learning here in Pirkei Avos, the sixth parak. Rabbi Zilberstein right now is dealing with a certain halakha shaila occurred in Beis Din. Again, remember, we'll just recap that the situation that brought the litigants to Beis Din was as such that if someone opened up a website and for the benefit of those people who were not readily uh, connected to Torah and mitzvahs, in order to allow them to have a source for the Morah and Musar and Devar Hashem. So he opened up a website, he conceived of it, started running it, eventually took on other people to help run it. He eventually started to drop out of the project. It was running well on its own. And then came that one of the managers um, felt necessary to dispose of one of the other managers. And then he switched the secret password for the website, closing it access to all the other managers and the owner as well. And now they wind up in Beis Din 5 months later with claims that as to who actually owns the website. So let's see, just to uh, let's see here. We'll begin with this paragraph. Al pi zeh osef b'kehilas Yaakov. If you see it right there, that
Al pi zeh hosif b'kehilos Yaakov sheba emes zehu ikar zechusam shel miyasade uminahale yeshivos of o seor mosdos Torah v'chesed. So, and according to this, he added to the community particular.
This is the name. This is the name of the Kehilas Yaakov is the name of a sefer.
He added to the book Kilas Yaakov that in truth this is the essence of their merit.
Now, ze ikar zechusam shel misodi umanhil yeshivas hosham mostos Torah v'chesed, meaning the primary ikar, the primary merit, right? The primary merit of those who Mesaide that establish Umanale and run yeshivas or other organizations of Torah and Chesed. See, to whom does the real merit belong? Right? That's the part of the question here. There are many times people have good ideas, they start them, and then they withdraw to an extent and let other people run it. So, who actually is considered to be owning the project? The one who started it, or the one who's maintaining it, or maybe both. So he's saying here, primary merit belongs to the one who established the project.
Right. Did the Hasofrim uh, Tomim Sof Samech Yod. Tomim Sof is a book.
Yeah, that's a safer, right? On Shulchan Aruch, that according to the Sovim, according to the opinion of the Te'umim, that's brought down in the end of Siman Kuf Mem Tes.
שבחזיק בעצמו במצווה בלא טענה אינה כלום. What is this word שבחזיק?
That one wants to make a claim for himself. A person wants to make claim for himself in a certain mitzvah.
Person wants to make a claim for himself in a certain mitzvah without tana, without reason.
Yeah, without some underlying proof of his ownership.
He hasn't done anything.
Right, he's just making a claim to it without having done anything, right?
Likaora hare rov mosdos v'yeshivos yisadom hame'aisadim midas atzman below shum mayanui mehatzibur.
Right.
And Lekaora, it appears.
That's a very good right. Before it appears.
It appears that the rove, that the majority of learning establishments, what is Yisadom?
Are founded from the word that's the Sodom from the word Yisod, foundation.
Are founded, and the next word Sadim.
That they're founded by those who found them. They're founded by those who found them.
The founders. From the knowledge.
Medaitam on their own volition, doing it on their own volition.
Their own volition, without anything, without any help from the congregation.
Appointment. Minui means to be appointed. There, no one in the congregation from the public appointed them to do what they're doing. They simply started it, established it, and start doing it without any. There was no actual appointment for them to do what they're doing.
Halim kol hazman midas atzman, and they manage it all the time from their own knowledge.
Right.
Ella al karkach ki divrei hameharam kish hanal, but
that's the Maharam Sheik that we mentioned above.
Right. So concerning, but against their will, in accordance with the Hamaram Sheik that we mentioned above.
Right.
What's against their will?
Yeah. It's going to have to be. It'll have to turn out to be like the opinion of the words of the Maharam Sheik as we mentioned above. That maybe you should go back and see that 1 second. Where was that quoted? Where was that quoted? Yeah, this is it over here. You see the second paragraph in this second page?
Second paragraph. Um,
Yeah, it says Shuvas Bekilas Yaakov.
right.
The
I see
second
that.
paragraph on the second page.
Okay. I see that. But where's the Maram Sheik?
Yeah, so he continues on, right? Kasev, Lamdu Metaurus, so Shalamam Shek, in the middle of that first line.
Asheram Sheik. Right. Okay. So it's written by him. Shmi Shemis mates b'mitzvah. Um, his efforts in the mitzvos. Velule pe'olaso, without involvement, haisa mitevateles ha mitzvah lizaman. What is this word mitevateles?
Right, that Pulaso, without his personal involvement, that mitzvah will tell us it would be ignored for a certain amount of time.
V'al yidei zeh hayu kimatil min ha nahar umin ha goyim. Dekana. And through this, uh,
It's similar to the case of a person who's going to be saving someone else's belonging from being swept out down current from a flooding river, right? Or the other case is that from a geisis from marauders, and so therefore the person, by saving the object that belongs to someone else, he actually acquires it for himself. He now gets to keep it himself because through his efforts, right? He saved something which would normally otherwise have been destroyed or lost, and through his efforts, it was not destroyed or lost. So that gives him the rights to keep it.
so the manager who came in and took over the yeshiva acquired it because he saved it. Is that the idea?
I'm not sure how he's using this. It can really go both ways. He could be going on the one who started things off because he was the one who saved it from from never occurring, and now it is occurring. Or is it being maintained? Since it's being maintained by someone, does that also give him the right? Because I'm not really sure which way he's going to go with this.
All right. So back to the fourth paragraph.
Yeah.
So lefi shehem yisido ho tifchahu ushechileuhu bizman shelo ratzo acherim lehis asak bazeh. And accordingly, What is this word? Yisidho, the foundation?
Yeah, right. Fee Shem Sodohu, right. The fee that it was founded, established.
And this tifcho,
Tipihu, um, I'm not sure. Tipuhu, I'm not sure. Mary, you have any idea what this word is? The source is Yud Tipia. Could be his to his like his constant involvement. I'm not sure. Give me a person's constant involvement.
See if I can find it. Tipuach. Let's see. Tipuach. I don't know if it makes any sense. It says fostering,
Oh,
cultivation, or care.
oh, that's right. Yeah, like constant efforts, like his fostering or care for it. Right. That's good. Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Very
You're
good.
welcome.
So his care was the foundation of the yeshiva?
Apparently, yeah, that he through founding it, right? He obviously established it. By establishing it, he obviously put in a lot of efforts to get things going and keep it running.
And what is Chalala
Right. U'shichluluhu bizman, and it also includes the time shelo ratzah cherem asek b'zeh. It also includes the time that he doesn't want other people to be involved with this, meaning he's doing it to the exclusion of other people.
Zechu Bahem Lios Zechus Shiraraos Shayich Lahem Levadam. And the merit of this is to be meritorious. What's Shiraros?
That's the shuros is like the um, the um, the control, the shuros, the right to control. The merit of control is shaykh l'em levadim, is the merit, the rights of control belong to them entirely. Apparently, I think he's saying the one who, based on that, the one who started it belongs to the person who started it entirely.
Wow.
Vidvarei Ram Sik Zion Lamed Vinal, and see the Hamaram Sik above.
Shik is Maram Shik, with Shin, not a Sik.
Ram
Shik.
Shik Hema Yesod Gadol B'Zechusei V'Anini Shiraros B'Chazakas Mitzvah. Um, so it's a great secret, and a merit. What is this? Anini? Anini?
That in Yonish, that right, Hine asod gadol bezechus inyani shruros chazakas mitzvah. This is a great fundamental principle in the rights of control over a particular mitzvah.
Okay. So so we said that I guess we said that the one who takes over control acquires the enterprise.
I'm not so sure. He seems to be leaning towards the one that started it. The one that started it ultimately has the rights. I think it's not exactly clear, but I think it's the one who had the rights. We'll have to see if he says it most clearly.
But what is this below shum minui? It says without being appointed. Doesn't that imply that it's not the originator, but the one who took over?
No. The one who was not appointed was the inceptor, the one who originally created the situation. The one who originally created the situation. He's the one without. He took the reins without any appointment to the situation.
I see. Okay, weiter.
Yeah.
Kad gam be ani
Kach. That's kach also.
kach. Also, kach gam. They both mean also.
Kach gam. Therefore, also. Kach. Therefore, gam also. In Yanenu, in our topic.
Our topic.
Yeah, in Yanenu, our topic.
Hevan she hizam pesach es ha'atar v'haya hita mitzvah shaluli pa'olaso lo haisa kayamas. Since, what is this Haizam?
That's the Zam is the one who founded it. Since the founder, right?
Since the founder opened
The Atar is like that's the organization. Since he founded the organization, he founded in this case, it's like a website, since he founded the website.
And it was a mitzvah. What is Shalule?
That without him.
Without him, so without him working on it.
Right. Without his involvement, right? Without his involvement.
His involvement, lo haisa kayamas, it would not be established.
Right.
Hare hu ha-ba'alim al ha-mitzvah. We see that he is the master of the mitzvah. V'hakol shayich elav, and all of it is appropriate to him. V'i efshar lizarku, and it's not possible. What is zarku?
Right? So since the founder of this organization, without his personal involvement in opening it up, it would not exist. And therefore, Harihu Bailim ala mitzvah, he becomes the owner of that mitzvah. Kol shayach ilav, everything is attributed to him. It's impossible to oust him. Lazarkin, to oust. It's impossible to oust him.
וגם אם רוצה לשנות מהיסקניס המקוריס, and also if he wants
Lishanos, to change, if he wants to change Mikoros, he wants to change the basic guidelines, the basic regulations.
Which word means regulations? He's kanis.
That's the framework of the regulations. Mikoros, principle framework of
Yesh lo es hazikiyos. He has the power. V'ha minahal hasheni shefitza es ha'asar kevodo b'mekomo munach. And the second manager, what is shefitach?
Yiftach etzater, and he is like he's talking about that he also opened it up. He also opened it up.
For his honor, in the place in which it was resting.
No, this means that the second manager, that he had a hand in the opening of this website here. He still maintains. He should still maintain his position.
Umikol makom hu yachol la'asos bidavarim. I'm sorry, divarim. And nevertheless, he is able to do things. Rak mischas leva'aloso shel hizam ha-mikori. But only in place of,
Well, this is he had rak mitachas balusav only under the ownership.
under the ownership of Hayazam Hamikori. That's the original owner?
Exactly right. The original founder.
Original founder. So the original founder retains the ownership, and the second guy is appropriate for him to participate, but only under the supervision of the original owner.
Exactly. Very good. Right. Exactly.
But I thought we said the original owner disappeared.
Well, he wasn't actively involved, but that didn't mean he withdrew his ownership from him. That was the question, right?
So when
Just because he's not involved on a daily basis anymore doesn't mean he's relinquishing his original ownership rights.
so the second owner comes in and starts doing stuff, and the first owner is not involved. The second owner begins taking it on his own initiative to do things without supervision. Then
Right. So,
it would seem that he's violated this principle that was just laid down, that he has to be working under supervision.
right. Well, I mean, meaning the final decision is always going to be in the hands of the original owner. Like he can always veto whatever the general manager decides to do.
Uh-huh. So the original owner wakes up one day and says, "Wait a second, I don't like what you're doing." And the second guy says, "Too bad. You lost out because you weren't involved." And so the first owner goes to Beis Din and says, "This guy's acting incorrectly."
Right. That's correct. That's right. And he turns out at this point he seems to be just in that claim.
It seems to be what?
Seems he's correct in that claim.
He's correct in his claim. Uh-huh.
Right.
Od Efshar the Havi Raya. It's also possible to bring a proof. Miha mivoar be midrash tanhuma. I'm sorry, meha mivoar. What is meha mivoar?
Which is elaborated. It's also possible to bring a proof from what is elaborated in the Medrash Tanhuma.
Amar Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem said, Al tigzal dal ki dal hu. What's dal?
Now, someone who's poor. Maybe you've seen on packaging shuman dal sukar, meaning it's low in fat, it's low in sugar.
Ah, ah. So do not steal from someone who's poor because he's poor.
Right.
So read that. One way to read it is, don't make the fact that he's poor the reason that you decide to steal from him. And the other way is to say, don't steal from him because he's poor. Which is it?
Right. So it can actually go both ways. It depends what who you're referring to here. I mean that the what's the primary reason? I mean, and if he's rich, you can steal from him. The only reason you can't steal from a poor person is because he's poor. Sounds a bit strange. The pasuk's a little difficult in and of itself.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Maybe it means you should have sympathy for him. He's already suffering enough. Now you're going to add on to it.
Right? Could be. Economic could be.
Amar Rebbe Chazaka, Chazakai, Amar Rebbe
That's Hizkiah, Rabbi Hizkiah, I think. Hizkiah.
Chizkiah. Amar Rav Yirmiyah Bar Abba B'Shem Rebbe Yochanan Kol She'eno Omer Devar B'Shem Omero. Anyone that says, that does not say something in the name of the one who said it, Alav HaKasuv Omer Al Tigzol Dal Ki Dal Hu. About him, it's written, say to the thief, he's poor because he's poor.
Amar Hizkiah, Amar Yirmiyah, Bar Abba, B'Shem Rabbi Yochanan, Kol Sheino Omer Davar Shem Omer, anyone who says something but not attributing it to the original person who said it, Lavakas Omer, the pasuk of this pasuk is applied to him. Al Tigzol Dal Ki Dal, don't steal from him because he's poor. He's saying something which he heard from somebody else, and he's saying as if he was the one of the who said these words. So in effect, he's stealing from this person who said it originally. He's considered to be poor, and you're stealing from the poor by not giving credit to the person who originally said these words.
The person who originally said the words, he's the one that's poor?
Yes.
I would think Adarabba. The perjurer, not perjurer, what's the word?
Plagiarism.
The plagiarizer is stealing from him because he's a chashuv person. He said something valuable, and the plagiarer wants to get credit for it.
Right.
So the original person he's not poor. He's a great person.
Right. Let's it needs to be worked on. Let's see the next paragraph. We'll see, and we maybe have to go into this a little bit more deeply on this.
V'harei haTorah he shel Hakadosh Baruch Hu v'hu nasan lo es chidusho. And we see that the Torah, it is from Hashem, and it is given to him uh, uh, with novelties.
It's let's see. V'hari Torah he shall Kadosh Baruch. The Torah is a Kadosh Baruch who knows lo as Kadosh, and he, meaning a Kadosh Baruch, gave to this person who said it the Kiddush, the insight. Kiddush is like an insight.
Insight. So he gave the insight to the first person.
Right.
V'lama tarich l'tzayin es shemo. And why does he need to, what's tzayin?
V'lama tzorak tzayin eshemo. Why should he like quote his name? Why should the name of the, why should the person quote the Kiddush was given to him by a Kadosh Baruch Hu. So why do you have to quote that person's name? It really came from a Kadosh Baruch Hu anyway.
Oh, Ella kevan shehu nis emetz v'nis aiga ba. But since what is nis ametz?
I mean, he strove for it in this Giyabo, and he put forth effort for it.
Hare zeh shayich lo. Behold, this is appropriate for him. Ukamo she'amar Rava be'avodah zara, and it's like that which is stated by Rava in Maseches Avodah Zara. Betechila nikras haTorah al shemo shel Hakadosh Baruch Hu. In the beginning, the Torah is called by the name of Hashem. Ulebesof nikros al shemo shel halumad shene'emar b'toras Hashem chefetzo. And in the end, it's called by the name of the one who studied it, as it says, the Torah of Hashem. What's chefetzo?
Right. Torah Hashem chefetzo. The Torah of Hashem is his desire. His desire. Chefetz is a person's desire.
Uva so yega yomam v'layla. And in his Torah, yega means what? To learn?
The Yiga means he puts forth efforts. He endeavors. He endeavors. Yom v'layla.
So initially, the Torah is Hashem's, and in the end, we call it by the name of the person who studied it. As it says, the Torah is Hashem's desire.
Is his desire, is the person who learns it, the person who's learning Torah, the Torah of Hashem is his desire. That's what he desired.
Okay.
All right. These last two paragraphs, you're gonna have to go over tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna try and find some more material that's gonna explain this a little bit further.
That'd be good.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Bezos Hashem.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Shkoyach,
you,
good
thank you,
job.
Lou. Very good. Thank you for the reading. So let's leave it here, and we'll pick up with these last two paragraphs tomorrow. And hopefully, in the meantime, during the rest of the day, I'll try and